Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available that it's inspired in the current Libra season we are on, and it's a reading that is especially focused and geared towards love and relationships. So if you want to know more details about that promo, just check in the description box where you can also find the full list of current tarot services I offer. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Sagittarius, I feel like there's something that you're willing to embrace, to surrender, to give in fully or completely throughout the month of October. That seems to be this ultimate needed sacrifice for you to move forward or to experience something that brings this sense of wholesome joy into your life, this sense of feeling complete, feeling again at whole with something that you have been struggling with. I keep getting that there's lots of you here that you have felt for a while very emotionally and mentally scattered. And so there's a lot of you that throughout the month of October and through the experiences presented, that is almost like this feeling of you collecting those pieces, bringing them together, to create this harmony, to create this fullness that has been absent in your life. So meaning that what has been scattered, what has been, out of sorts, at odds with what you truly want, what you truly desire, all of that is going through a process of change during the next weeks. And there's an opportunity for you to collect again the pieces and bring them together and make sense of a lot of things that you have been struggling with. For many of you, this is about you making sense of your own self. There are some of you that this is about who you are, your identity. Some of you have been going through identity crisis. Some of you have been unable to fully, maintain a consistent behavior, a consistent line, of work, a consistent commitment in relationships, because there has been this difficulty again in sorting out what you truly want, who you truly are, what are your beliefs. I feel like there's a lot of things for you, Sagittarius, that have been so weird, so in a certain way even dysfunctional, that you're actually able to experience something very profound and important during the next weeks, where you feel like yourself, or you feel like something is returning to its natural form, to its natural shape, to its natural essence. So you can feel much better in your own skin, or you can feel much more sure and certain of what you want to do ahead, or who you want to be with, who you yourself want to be out there in those relationships and in those commitments you have. You're manifesting something that resembles an authentic truth that has been lost. So I keep getting like there's something, a reference, a truth, an aspect of yourself that has been lost, that you're rescuing, that you're figuring out, that you're bringing back into your life, bringing back into your consciousness, because it is through it that things will change for the better for you. I do feel like you can have a lot of charisma, a lot of attraction, a lot of even a creative, uniqueness throughout the next weeks that you will be expressing out there, that will be magnetizing to you a lot of interesting experiences, a lot of people drawn into what you have to offer, you know. But I do feel like it's important that before you leap into anything, that you make sure that this process is fully complete. This process of you really getting to the bottom of what your needs are, what your values are, and so what your choices will be, stemming from that place of understanding of your own wants and needs. So I also feel like you're very, very, again, willing to see things from a different perspective, where you have been somehow also inflexible, stubborn, you know, intolerant. There's a little bit of a change here. Like it's like you're bending a little bit of your own previous rules or morals, strict, you know, morals. There's something here about your morals or strict rules of morality. There seems to be an ability here to also become more flexible towards others, you know, points of view, other styles of living, of relating, other belief systems, you know. It's like you're changing the rules. And it is interesting because I keep getting like you're changing the rules of a game you yourself started. So this is about you. This is about something you have been a part of for a while, but it has not been working the way it was you were previously, you know, dealing with this, with the situation. There was something that was not working there. Again, I keep getting like there was a lot of dysfunction and a lot of resistance that was met in your path, being the strength, the energy leaving behind. So the struggles, the adversity, the competition, even the sense of opposition and rivalry, towards your desires, your goals, that is all being left behind, because you're opening up here a door to a renovation of sorts, into something you have been a part of that has not been functioning well so far. So it's not necessarily a change in terms of a new beginning. I do feel like it's again a reform, a renovation, a transformation in something that you have already been a part of, but just that it has not been given, you know, the way it was not just giving you enough, or it was not giving you again that feeling of oneness, that feeling of being integrated in it fully, you know, in an emotional, mental, and physical level. So your relationships, your goals, your investments, all the things you become, you know, associated with, or that you remain associated with October forward, it's very important that you feel that integration fully, so you don't repeat or relapse into the same patterns again of dysfunction or even of disempowerment, because the King of Wands is in the center of your reading, and this is representing you. This is representing the fact that you have in you the control over the fire elements, the authority, the domain over what the fire energy represents: vision, autonomy, independence, truth, originality, uniqueness, courage, bravery. So wherever you have felt, you know, weak, disempowered, lost, dependent upon something, where you have felt you know, incapacitated to do certain things, where you have felt unsure, fire is never unsure. So if you have been struggling with uncertainty, doubts, constant hesitation, you have not been connected with this sacred fire that exists deep within you. And I feel like the thing is that you are able to be being a mutable sign. Yes, you can change your mind if needed. You can be more flexible than other fire signs, but you are always certain. There's a sense of the arrow being directed constantly towards, towards an aim, towards a goal, towards a destination. So if you have not been knowing of where to go, what to do, who to be with, it's not an energy that is a resemblance of your own true self when you are empowered. So I feel here that also there's that feeling of what was lost was lost. So what happened before, this energy, the opportunities you've missed. I feel like there are some Sagittarius here that, due to all of this scattered energy and uncertainty, some of you might have missed some opportunities, yes, and you can see that now. You can see that there were things that you missed on that were precious, and maybe there's a sense of regret for some of you that still lingers here with the Hangman being in your unconscious. There's a sense of you have to be careful to not beat yourself down, because you're just coming back to that point of empowerment. You're picking yourself up. That's the opportunity in the month of October, is to pick yourself up so powerfully that nothing stops you from achieving what you see as being right now, that state of harmony and that state of happiness and that state of fulfillment that you need, that you require in your life to feel like yourself. But the Hangman is here also pointing again the energy of you might need to let go of something in order to get something else that feels much more in alignment with this, again, transformation of sorts that it's occurring. And it's the act of courage, of willingness to surrender, to sacrifice something, to walk away from something, to give something up, that it's incredible here. And I do feel like for the majority of you, you will be able to sacrifice something for your own highest good, for the highest good that you see is really where you belong, or towards something that you realize it's really where you belong. This could be a community, a group of friends, a relationship. There's something here about employment, so there can be a specific employment situation that you figure out is where you want to go. So, but the funny thing is that the feeling here in your reading is the month of October is really the main area of focus is you, is who you are, what do you want, what your beliefs are, where do you want to actualize transformation and change, what do you want to sacrifice, what do you want or you're willing to let go of in order to find the Three of Cups. I feel like there's something about you joining in perhaps a new activity, again, a new hobby, a new social group. There's something here about you getting yourself to try something, to be a part of something that for you feels like a huge act of courage. Maybe you're setting yourself to be a part of things that are very different from your usual, social liking. So you could be meeting very different kind of people with very different social, conducts or ideas and beliefs, or you could just be attracting, very stimulating occasions where through events, through situations where you go out, through your own friends, you end up having a lot of realizations that maybe you have not been doing something the right way, and so you're willing to address that and change it immediately and find a lot of productive results due to that. So I hope you have a great month. Again, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, just check the info in the description box below. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.